Have you ever felt that there's more to your existence than what you see in the mirror? That your body might be more than just a vessel, but actually a sacred tool for divine awakening? If you've been searching for deeper meaning, if you've ever felt drawn to spirituality, meditation, or Eastern teachings, this video is for you. Today, we're diving into the profound wisdom of Paramahansa Yogananda, a spiritual master who revealed one of the most sacred truths. Within your physical form lies a secret door to the infinite. We'll explore how your body, especially your spine, holds the key to your soul's liberation, how your karma is worked out only through a human incarnation, and why honoring your body is not vanity, but devotion. If you've been feeling lost, stuck, or disconnected, this video might help you see your life and your body through divine eyes. Stay until the end, and you'll discover how to unlock this sacred potential through what Yogananda called scientific meditation. Let us begin with a simple yet staggering truth. Among all living beings, only the human body is divinely engineered with the tools necessary for liberation. Paramahansa Yogananda explained that God designed the human nervous system with precision, not merely for biological survival, but for spiritual ascension. Unlike animals, or even angels, humans alone possess a spinal column aligned with energy centers, chakras, that when awakened, become the path to God realization. Behold the human body as a divine temple, Yogananda said. The true church is not made with hands, but stands within you. These energy centers, from the base of the spine to the brain, represent progressive stages of spiritual awareness. Dormant in most people, they are the sleeping seeds of your divine potential. Reverence for the body, not ego, but devotion. Yogananda was not a preacher of denial or rejection of the body, but of respect and reverence. He taught that to honor the body is to honor the God who dwells within it. This is why he insisted on a pure vegetarian diet, rich in prana, life force, natural living, avoiding intoxicants, or unnatural habits that dull the mind and the nervous system, cleanliness and discipline, treating the body not with obsession, but with sacred responsibility. The body is a clean, pure, and holy temple. When the mind is rightly attuned, Yogananda said, every act of self-care, every choice of what we eat, how we breathe, how we rest, becomes an act of inner worship when performed in awareness of the divine purpose behind our physical existence. The sacred spine, portal to the infinite. The spine is more than a structural column. It is, in Yogananda's words, the highway of the infinite. The ancient yogis and rishis of India discovered through deep meditation that the Sushumna, the central spinal channel, holds the key to enlightenment. It is flanked by the Ida and Pingala, the lunar and solar currents, which govern emotional and mental states. At each point along the spine, from the Muladhara to the Sahasrara, energy can rise like a flame. This awakening is not metaphorical. It's physiological, energetic, and spiritual. When you meditate deeply, Yogananda said, you begin to feel the currents moving up and down your spine. Those are the rivers of life flowing back to the sea of spirit. This upward movement is often blocked by karma, desire, fear, and attachment. But with consistent inner work, especially Kriya Yoga, these obstacles are gradually burned away. Why we reincarnate. Why this lifetime matters. Yogananda was very clear. You are not the body, but you need the body to become free. Through the body, the soul accumulates karma, but also purifies it. That's why the scriptures say a human birth is rare and precious. You might be a soul who has wandered through many lifetimes, animal, elemental, even celestial, but only now, in this moment, have you the tools to consciously evolve. This is your chance, Yogananda declared. Don't waste this life chasing shadows. Use it to find the light. He warned that a life lived in forgetfulness of the soul will result in another birth with all its pains and trials, but a life dedicated to truth, meditation, and love for God brings one ever closer to freedom from the cycle of rebirth. Scientific meditation, the direct method. So how do we awaken the sacred centers? How do we open this hidden door inside us? Through scientific meditation, especially Kriya Yoga, which Yogananda called the airplane route to God. What is scientific meditation? It is not based on blind belief, but on experiential reality. It teaches the practitioner to withdraw life force from the senses and focus it inward and upward along the spine. Through this, the soul begins to remember its true nature, not as flesh and bone, but as eternal consciousness. The soul, by the practice of meditation, escapes the cage of the body and soars in spirit, Yogananda explained. As the prana is directed toward the spiritual eye, the kutasha, and the breath slows, the mind becomes still. In that stillness, God is felt, not as a concept, but as an ever-new joy, a luminous presence, a divine embrace. The inner work, patience, devotion, consistency. This journey is not instant. Yogananda constantly reminded his students, there is no shortcut to God. Even Kriya Yoga must be practiced with patience, trusting the process, devotion, loving the divine more than the world, discipline, showing up every day, even when it's hard. Make a little effort each day, he said. God watches the heart. Your sincerity will open the door. It's not about how much you meditate, but how deeply. It's not about how spiritual you seem, but how silently you serve the divine within you. A final word, see your body through God's eyes. You are not here by accident. Your body is not random. It is the living instrument, designed by the Creator for one sacred purpose, to awaken. So begin today. Eat with intention, breathe with awareness, walk with reverence, meditate with devotion, and see your body not as a burden, but as a bridge to the infinite. If this message resonated, you might also love the previous video on this channel, Are You an Indigo Soul? It explores the spiritual traits of those who came here to awaken, to challenge old systems, and bring light to the world. If what you heard today stirred something within you, perhaps it's because you're not just here to heal yourself, but to help heal the world. Click the link on screen to watch it now. Let your soul remember what it came here for. Om, peace. Welcome home.